In the heart of the Florida Everglades, there was a pristine lake known as Mirror Lake. It was named for its still, reflective surface that mirrored the sky and surrounding cypress trees. In this tranquil paradise lived a gator named Gus, a gentle giant with a heart as vast as the lake itself. Gus was known for his striking emerald green scales that shimmered under the sun, and his warm, amber eyes that radiated kindness. Gus had a best friend named Sammy, a snowy egret with elegant, white plumage and a knack for storytelling. The two had grown up together, forming an unlikely but inseparable bond. They spent their days exploring the lake, playing games, and sharing stories of the world beyond the water's edge. One serene morning, the sun rose with a promise of another beautiful day. Gus and Sammy were basking in the early rays, chatting about the fish they had seen the day before. "Did you see that huge catfish near the reeds yesterday?" Sammy asked, his eyes twinkling with excitement. "I sure did," Gus replied with a chuckle. "It almost looked like it was as big as me." As they laughed, a sudden rustling in the bushes caught their attention. Gus's smile faded, replaced by a sense of unease. They had heard stories of hunters encroaching on their territory, and Gus feared the worst. Before they could react, a loud bang echoed through the air. Sammy took flight in a panic, but it was too late. The shot was true, and Sammy fell to the ground, his pristine feathers stained with crimson. Gus's heart shattered as he watched his friend fall. He roared in despair, but the hunter was already retreating, satisfied with his grim trophy. Gus rushed to Sammy's side, nuzzling him gently, but there was nothing he could do. For days, Gus stayed by the shore where Sammy had fallen, mourning the loss of his dear friend. The lake seemed quieter, the sun less bright, and the fish less lively. The world had lost its sparkle without Sammy's cheerful presence. As time passed, the other creatures of Mirror Lake tried to comfort Gus. The turtles, the fish, and even the shy otters shared stories of Sammy, reminding Gus of the joy his friend had brought to the lake. Slowly, Gus began to heal. He realized that while Sammy was gone, his spirit lived on in the memories they had created together. Gus vowed to protect the lake and its inhabitants from the dangers of the outside world. He patrolled the waters with renewed purpose, ensuring that Mirror Lake remained a sanctuary for all its creatures. And though the days were never quite the same without Sammy, Gus found solace in knowing that his friend's legacy would forever be a part of Mirror Lake. Every ripple in the water, every bird's song, and every sunrise reflected in the lake's surface reminded Gus of the love and friendship that had once graced its shores.